Welcome back, guys, and we are in Shornhelm now, and our next quest was the North Point quest and Shornhelm Divided. Meet High King Emeric at Shornhelm Castle, so let's meet him, and then we can think about the side quests.
I'm busy. Very busy.
Hey, have one with me.
A lot of NPCs here gathered. Wonder why they're divided. Oh. I see Baron Ellard Doral and SL the Tamrit is here as well.
While you were gone, we liberated the Upper City. House Montclair's hold on Shornhelm has been shattered.
Okay.
We dislodged House Montclair from its nest. The Upper City is ours, and Shornhelm is free.
That's very good.
Here we have the savior of Shornhelm, I presume. You should know that Baron Dorell and Countess Tamrith have been quite generous in their praise of you. I trust you were able to close this portal Montclair was using to bring in reinforcements?
Yeah, Verandis Ravenwatch was with me and he closed the portal.
I'm not surprised. Verandis and I go back many years. He has a habit of making people nervous, but I've been trying to reassure Baron Dorell and Countess Tamrith he is loyal to the people of Rivenspire. Did you also defeat this Rizal Jewel?
No, Rizal Jul escaped.
Then I suppose we'll have to track him down, he and Montclair both. I fear Montclair's ambitions may be far greater than simply conquering all of Rivenspire. It's better we stop him now.
I'll help you however I can, Your Majesty.
Thanks to you, we have an excellent start here in Shornhelm, and I will devote my resources to fortifying the city as quickly as possible. We're secure here now, and we have to ensure it remains that way.
High King Emeric bestowed the shield for defeating Montclair's forces in Shornhelm. Thank you.
Shornhelm may be secure, but reports from other parts of the kingdom suggest Montclair is stirring up trouble everywhere. Countess Tamrith and Baron Dorell will each take a detachment of the Shornhelm Guard and go investigate these reports.
What can I do to help?
As you might have guessed, I'm thinking you are best suited for tracking down Rizal Jewel and making sure he doesn't go opening any more portals into Shornhelm. Did Verandis perhaps mention any suspicions of where this rat may have scurried off to?
Verandis was going to investigate the matter himself.
Then I suggest you join him. Knowing Verandis, he's returned to Ravenwatch Castle to study whatever evidence he may have found. You'll find it west of the city near the town of Crestshade. I'm counting on the two of you to stop Rizal Jewel, and soon.
I'll go to Ravenwatch Castle right away.
I should warn you, Ravenwatch Castle is as strange as the man who owns it. His family is very old and they have strange traditions. Don't worry, though. I have no doubt about the fact that he's on our side. You may rely on anything he says.
Can I ask a few questions before I leave?
Of course, I'm a veritable treasure trove of useless information and I love to share.
How do you know Verandis?
I've known Count Ravenwatch since I was a boy. My father even sent me to study with him for a time.
No.
House Ravenwatch is one of the oldest noble houses of Rivenspire.
Makes sense.
Quite a legacy, and Verandis carries it well.
There must be more to it than that.
Well, if you must know, he's part of the reason I'm wearing this crown. When I first proposed to form the Covenant, many people opposed me. Verandis, however, without any urging, supported my plans and helped sway opinions in my favor.
Why would he do that?
I think he did it because he was tired of bloodshed, and he knew he could trust me to always work toward peace. If I can end this conflict and restore it here, I will consider my debt to Verandis paid in full.
How long will you remain in Shornhelm?
As long as it takes. I knew that having the noble houses share the throne wouldn't last. I should have chosen one of them to rule years ago. To be honest, I feel I'm partly to blame for all of this. And it's my duty to be here and see it resolved.
Why didn't you bring an army?
The last time I brought an army to Rivenspire, it was to put an end to Rancer's war. That isn't a memory I want to reawaken in this region. Besides, it will be better for all concerned if Rivenspire resolves its own problems.
Has there been any word from the west?
Rumors and wild tales, for the most part. We did receive a dispatch from a Captain Janavi. Apparently something occurred in the town of Crestshade. Something devastating enough to require the captain to set up a camp for refugees.
What can you tell me about Crestshade?
Very little. It's a small town at the foot of the Western Mountains. Since you're heading in that direction to see Verandis, perhaps you can look in on Crestshade. I'd be grateful if you can determine what actually happened out there.
I'll do it, Your Majesty. Oh, Queen is here.
It is a relief to know that the city is safe. If time allows, I will go out into the streets and try to help the people rebuild. It is the least I can do, and to be honest, I can make more of a difference out there than in here.
Well?
What is it?
No. People are celebrating because the town is free. Anyways, I'm going to crash it now. Oh, there is a lore book here. Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. Oh, and there's some merchants here too. Hello.
Welcome to Trader's Meet, my friend. Come for a selection of rarities, have you? Well, how about apples? Guaranteed to be worm-free. They're imported from Glenumbra.
Ruminations on the Elder Scrolls. By Septima Cygnus, College of Winterhold. Oh, this is a book from Skyrim. Imagine living beneath the waves with a strong-sided blessing of most excellent fabric. Holding the fabric over your gills, you would begin to breathe, drink its warp and weft. Though the plant matter fibers imbue your soul, the wretched plankton would pollute the cloth until it sank to heavens of prophecy. This is one manner in which the scrolls first came to pass, but are we the sea, or the breather, or the fabric? Or are we the breath itself? Can we flow through these scrolls as knowledge flows through being the water, or are we the stuck morass of sea filth that gathers on the edge? Imagine again, this time but different, a bird cresting its wind. Cresting the wind is lifted by a gust and down by a stone. Why the stone can come from above if the bird is upside down. Where then did the gust come from? And which direction? Did the gods send either, or has the bird decreed their presence by her own mind-making? The all side of the scrolls makes a turning of the mind such that relative positions are absolute in their primacy. I ask you again to imagine for me that this time you are beneath the ground, a tiny acorn planted by some well-meaning elf maiden of the woodlands for her pleasure. You wish to grow but fear what you may become, so you push off the water, the dirt, the sun to stay in your hole, but it's in the very pushing that you become a tree in spite of yourself. How did that happen? The acorn is a kind of tree egg in this instance. And the knowledge is water and sun. We are the chicken inside the egg, but also the dirt. The knowledge from the scrolls is what we push against to become full-sided ourselves. One final imagining before your mind closes from the shock of ever knowing. You are now a flame burning bright blue with a vast emptiness. Vast emptiness. In time you see your brothers and sisters, burnings of their own in the distance, and along your side a sea of pinpoints, a constellation of memories. Each burns bright, then flickers, then two more take its place, but not forever, lest the void filled with rancid light that sucks with thought. Each of our minds is actually the emptiness, and the learnings of the scrolls are the pinpoints. Without their stabbing light, my consciousness would be as a vast nothingness, unknowing its emptiness as a void is unknowing of itself. But the burnings are dangerous and must be carefully tended and minded and brought to themselves and spread to their siblings. Note by ancestor Mother Brother Quintius Nervellas. Found this at the back of the library stacks behind the scroll of Runen. It had obviously been there a long time, yet the printer's sigil notes its publication date as 4th era 195. This is obviously a transcription error, I think. Yeah, it's by this mad person, Septimus Cygnus. Anyway, let's go to Crashshade. Let's see what's going on.
If you're headed to Crashshade, you need to know. There was trouble there.
Okay.
I need to get to Shornhelm.
Yep.
A bit of bruising and a few broken ribs won't stop me from getting my report to Shornhelm. I've got to let my superiors in House Tamrith know what happened at Crashshade.
What's Crashshade?
Crashshade's a small mountain town. Captain Genevieve heard some alarming rumors and sent us to investigate. Turns out a mad Argonian came out of Doomcrag and unleashed a blood curse on the town.
What can I do to help?
We sent refugees from the town south to meet Captain Genevieve at Camp Tamrith, but the mayor of Crashshade refused to leave. Said she had to save her people. She begged us to warn Shornhelm. If she's still alive, she could use some help.
I'll do what I can.
I'll feel better knowing I didn't leave the mayor of Crashshade completely on her own. Remember, head into town and look for the mayor's house.
Anything else you can tell me about Crashshade?
I think Crashshade is doomed. Some of the refugees kept going on and on about a flesh-eating abomination. I'm not easily frightened, but whatever is loose in Crashshade, it made my skin crawl.
You mentioned an Argonian.
Yes, calls himself Rezel Jewel. A real charmer, that one. He sent rocks tumbling down the mountain to seal the pass to Doomcrag, managing to destroy half of Crashshade in the process. Then he unleashed a blood curse on the town. He's insane.
Did you see this abomination?
Me? No, not personally. But I heard stories. It's some sort of freakish creature, cobbled together from living bodies and feasting on the blood of the townsfolk. At least that's the way I heard it described. Be careful in there. I need to get to Shornhelm and give my report.
Alright. Will you be okay though? You look very injured. Yeah. Okay.
So much yelling, so much screaming. I need to stay strong.
Guard.
Stay
Why won't you help?
strong.
We need help.
I can still hear my heart beating. Am I alive? What should I do?
Where is everyone? I can hear wails and screams, but I can't see anyone. I need to get out of here.
What was that? Something touched me. Moloch, help me. I think I'm going insane.
What is this? Talk to the mayor and blood fiends. Lorebook, Dwarven Automatons. By Herabane. Note, the dwarves have been extinct for many an age, and perhaps that's for the best. To see men and women the size of large children, all with beards, would be a most disturbing sight. Still, whatever wrath the dwarves bought from the gods that consumed an entire civilization surely must have been an awe-inspiring thing to witness. The remnants of their civilization lie buried in the hearts of mountains. Scholars and thieves the world over descend on the skeletal remains of dwarven cities like vultures who scrape clean the bones of this past, old knowledge waiting to be exhumed, and treasures to be discovered. But many men lie murdered in those halls of the damned, because those dwarven ruins do not release their treasures without a fight. My kin would tell stories long ago when I was just a child, about how adept the dwarves were at building machines. They would say that before our time, dwarves harnessed the power of the earth. They wielded fire and hammers to reshape steel and bronze with a mechanical brilliance that breathed life into these now ancient constructs of metal and magic. In their dark halls and chambers, amid the ceaseless droning of grinding gears and venting steam, they lie in wait to confound or destroy would-be plunderers of the dwarven sanctums as the grim watchmen of the last vestiges of culture from a dead race. I descended into the humid darkness of Mazolft. The slow hiss of steam, creaking of metal, and rattle of old gears powering an empty city would unnerve most men. I could hear things in the darkness, skittering across the floor just out of sight as I stepped over the bodies of plunderers or scholars who had not made it far. I knew it was not rats wandering these halls. Small mechanical spiders set upon me with rapid movements. Machines sprouted from the walls and uncurled from spheres into contraptions that rolled on top of gears. For legs and crossbows for arms. I could not help but marvel at these single-purpose machines built for the murder of men. My sword and my shield are my strength, and I am undeterred by such things. I had heard of greater things roaming these depths, and indeed something else in this chamber stirred, and it echoed with massive weight. As it lumbered closer, its feet struck the ground as if walking on massive pistons. As it loomed out of darkness, I could see it clear for the first time. Axe for one hand, hammer for the other, as tall as 5 men, made of dull bronze with a face molded in the image of its masters. Esteemed Centurion, the stories were true. These were the guardians of the greatest dwarven treasures. We fought, and the dwarves must truly be extinct, because our battle was surely booming enough to wake the dead. It came at me with hammer and axe, inhuman strength, great fortitude, and a purpose of nothing but murder. I dodged as it crushed the stone around me with futile strikes. I thrust and slashed at it with my blade and took every opening afforded as we shook the halls with violence. I refused to be undone by a machine. But the average man would be long dead. I stood over the husk of this dead automaton, its steam escaping like a final gasp. I would have taken the dwarven artifacts and metal, but I left them there for others. But I would not hex my journey with the possessions of dead men. Maybe that is where countless others go wrong. I will continue on my journey across the lands. Perhaps one day Herobane will meet a worthy challenge, for I have yet to see what could make me tremble. Interesting. I don't know what this guy's talking about. Alright. Talk to the mayor. Oh, what the fuck? She's a ghost?
Be gone, accursed thing! Oh, you're not a blood fiend.
She's dead.
Please,
Jeez.
whoever you are, help us. Help the spirits of Crestshade. They tore our spirits from our living flesh.
What happened to this place?
Rizal Jul unleashed a blood curse upon the town, turned some townsfolk into ravenous blood fiends. But that wasn't enough for him. He used magic and our living flesh to create an abomination. A part of me still lives within the creature.
How can I help you?
You must slay this abomination. As long as it lives, our spirits are trapped in this town. They keep the creature in the chapel crypt. I think they're feeding it, making it stronger. Soon, I fear, they will set it loose upon all of Rivenspire.
I'll help you.
Find the spirits of Tharlas and John. We can use our connection to the creature to lure it from the chapel crypt so you can kill it. We'll also need personal items to focus our energy through. My badge of office should work nicely.
Where can I find your badge of office?
It should be in the tower where I worked. We made our stand in that tower, but we were overrun. I can still hear Riza Jul laughing as they dragged me away. That lizard's laugh haunts me.
Why did Rizal Jul attack Crush Shade?
I don't know. Days before, tremors shook the town, and then it was as though half the mountain fell upon us. When the dust cleared, we were set upon by vampires and that damn blood curse. I was able to get some people away, praise RK.
Do you think there are other survivors?
Sadly, no. Those of us stuck in this half-life, tied to the abomination, can sense each other. But the rest of the town was turned into those poor feral beasts. The ones who escaped or found true death. Those are the lucky ones.
Why are some spirits like you more aware and able to speak?
Perhaps it is simply our ties to this town. Or perhaps in our last hours, we found the strength to resist Rizal Jul and his minions.
Where would I find other strong spirits?
Scholar John's spirit may still be near his home, where he taught our children with patience and humor. Mage Tharlas' spirit may be at the inn. Bless her heart. She held off a horde of vampires to give a few people time to flee.
It's really good. Damn, she was killed. Blood fiend here. Oh, hello.
I don't know who I really am anymore. Part of me is still alive in agony. Part of that, abomination. If Rizal Jul were in front of me right now, I swear my hate alone would tear that lizard to shreds.
Mayor Hete asked me to help you find a personal item.
Of course. She's smart, our mayor. She knows we can focus our energy through personal items. Look for my staff at the small bridge nearby. We mounted a defense there, bought the mayor's husband the time he needed to get the refugees away.
Tell me about your stuff.
Receiving that staff was the greatest moment of my life. I'm a Red Guard. Magic doesn't come easily to my people, but I was drawn to it. I left Alikir and studied for years to earn that staff. I can focus all that I am and all that I was through it.
Yeah. Find the major staff, find the mayor's badge. Okay.
to find my son.
How can I help you? It's crazy. The whole town has been slaughtered. Hello, Johnny.
So cold. I can't imagine a worse fate than to be trapped here. Waiting, watching, feeling. That's the worst. I can feel my flesh. It craves destruction. It craves blood.
Mayor Gete asked me to help you find a personal item.
Mayor is a good woman. Her spirit is strong. She has a good idea to use our spirits to draw out the creature. Our flesh remains alive while the abomination lives. Through this connection, we can call it to us.
What personal item can I locate for you?
What's most important to an old scholar like me? My mind, I suppose. The blood fiends tore my body apart after using some of my flesh to create their abomination. My skull was tossed aside. It's got to be somewhere in the graveyard. Can anyone hear me? What's happening? My blood boils, yet I feel no pain. Somebody, help me.
Horrible.
That's old Deathon Halvey's skull. As fine a man as ever lived. But he's no scholar.
It's on the other quest, okay. Scholar John, yeah.
Oh, that one is definitely mine. I can feel it. We will pour every iota of our strength into those items. Take them to the crypts beneath the ruined chapel.
Mayor's badge on the top. Or concerns, petitions, complaints. Ketra Harnett has been requested permission to build 2 chicken coops on her property. Claims fresh eggs will improve her cooking and thus Ifan Harnett's digestion and general demeanor. Approval pending. Discussion with neighbors ongoing. Scholar Johnny requests assistance with restoration of some of the older crypts in the cemetery. His concerns about the condition of the graves has been noted. House Dorrell, representative at the inn, sent request to meet to discuss improvements in silver production from mining projects. Meeting to be scheduled. Must ask Michelle to attend, as he is most knowledgeable about mines and mining. Young Rinda Suriel was brought up on charges of vandalism, specifically using some sort of plant-based dye to paint Daedric symbols on hard Venice prized pigs. Suriel's reason: I thought it would be funny. Neither I nor Hardven had found this response to be least bit amusing. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back. Neither I nor Hardvenet found this response to be least bit amusing. Lenny Suriel petitioned the town to have young Rindus provide a set number of hours of service in lieu of having to pay damages. A proposal to be discussed with Hardvenet. Rindus Suriel to provide 80 hours of community service, aiding Scholar Johnny in the restoration of the graves and crypts within Crashshade Cemetery. Hardvenet's comment about not wanting that young ruffian anywhere near my livestock was duly noted when determining this punishment. Tobas Entic, innkeeper, has been requested some assistance in cleaning up a small rock slide that did some minor damage to the rear of the inn. He and several others have noted a recent increase in small tremors emanating from the mountains. Healer Mariel reported that Jonah Meros is currently under her care. Mariel believes this may be a cause of some sort of night terrors, but is unsure what may have brought them on. Perhaps a fever of some sort. In any case, Jonah appears fine at the moment. The young man has always been a bit simple, but I'm no way a troublemaker. I'll check with the healer again in a few days. Why is the mayor's badge here? Mayor's badge of office, huh? This badge of office worn by the mayor of Crashshade, okay?
Arcade, forgive me. When I realized what they were doing to us, I tried to throw myself from this tower. From such desperation, I found the anger and strength to resist this torment. We must slay the flesh abomination. We can do this, together.
No, she wanted to commit suicide, okay. Oh, hello.
Crestshade was such a quiet town until that terrible Rizal Joul arrived. Please, if you haven't already found them, seek out Thar. Of course. We've lived under the shadow of the Doomcrag for many generations. Whatever secrets it held, we assumed they would remain locked away forever.
Council would turn into blood
Then
fiends?
Rizal... Yes, if they didn't flee or get used to create the abomination. Rizal Joul unleashed his power and turned them into feral beasts. The more of them you can put out of their misery, the better. At least they aren't connected to that creature.
What about the
I
refugees?
was able to organize a small group. I sent them south, to Camp Tamrith.
Good.
I even convinced my husband to go with them. I pray they made it there safely. But I couldn't leave Crestshade. I'm the mayor. I had a responsibility.
That's very brave of you, but yeah. Where is the mage's... Oh, okay. The mage's item is far away. Went to that other tower, I guess. Yeah, it's here. No, I see it. The Sky Shard is also here. No, where is it? Above? Find the major stuff below. Okay, where is it? Ah, I see. My bad.
I held back fiends and vampires here to buy time for our people to escape. Fear and anger made me strong. We will finish this. We must! I will send every last drop of anger, hope, and desire I possess through that staff. That will draw out the abomination. I will not fail you. I will not fail Crestshade.
Enchanted stuff belong to the mage Thalas. Alright. Enter the chapel crypts. Okay, this is where the abomination is, right? living flesh. There's a book here. Alright. The living flesh, my creation lives, it moves, it rends and tears, it is young yet, and it craves blood, but I do believe this opens up a most interesting branch of necromancy. Assuming it is necromancy, yes, let's say it is. There was a time when the shrieks and screams of the people might have bothered me, but their sacrifice and their pain, their rich warm blood, how can giving my creation life bother me in any way? They are not dead, not truly, not while my creature lives. In a sense, they continue to live as well. The time for concern and mercy is long behind me. Few understand, but few have my power. They have not glimpsed the pulsing heart of the Doomcrag. They have not risked all and taken that power within themselves. I pity them, not for their pain and fear and torn flesh. I pity them for their simple lives, their lack of power, their closed minds. I shall leave this creation with my vampires. They can tend it, nurture it, feed it the flesh of the feral ones or the flesh of any survivors. If there are any survivors when the creature is stronger and larger, they can unleash it on Rivenspire. In the meantime, I'll create more such creatures. I'll create an army of living flesh. I'll let the revolting peasants give themselves to the glory of my creation. All will know my name. Even Montclair and Laria will see. Even Montclair and Laria, sorry, not even. Okay, even Montclair and Laria will see that what I can create, all what I can do. Let them wonder what else my power will accomplish. I care less about their petty concerns with every passing day. Rizal Jordan. Okay. That Spirits of Crest Shade free. Yeah.
Together, my friends. Focus your energy.
It's working. I can feel that thing. It's coming. Get ready.
Ah. Go. It's dead.
Praise the Eight in all their glory. You did it.
Yep.
I felt every blow as if you were hitting me, but the creature's death has put an end to the pain. Praise the Eight that our tormented flesh has been put to rest.
Are your spirits free now?
Yes, I do believe we can pass on. Yet I must ask you to perform one more favor, if you would. These items still radiate with power from this odd ritual. Would you bury them for us? Then our spirits can truly be free.
I'll bury your personal items.
I am most grateful for this kindness. Take the items to the far end of the graveyard. There you should be able to find a suitable space to bury our effects in hallowed ground. I will meet you there.
Okay. Our next stop will be Tamrit Camp, because people of Crest Shade, including the mayor's husband, is there, right? She said so. We'll see. Hello, Mayor.
We are ready to depart this world.
Okay.
So that no touch of the abomination remains, please bury our items here and let them be forgotten.
Aye.
We did well, stranger. I am thankful that the threat posed by that creature ended
Think
here.
we're done here. I'm eager to see what waits beyond this mortal life. Farewell. Your kindness will be remembered.
Bye, guys.
We saved some of the townsfolk and the abomination was destroyed. I am at peace with what we were able to accomplish here. Thank you.
I grieve for those we lost, but I'm happy we were able to foil Rizal Jul's plan. I feel a measure of peace. I did as much as I could to help my town and the people of Rivenspire. Rizal Jul was empowering that abomination, making it stronger. We would not have been able to stop it without your help.
I hope you can rest easy now.
We were in pain. Your kindness saved us from a tormented existence. I sent my husband to Camp Tamrith. If you happen to meet him, tell him what happened here. Tell him not to return.
Yeah.
Let Crest Shade be forgotten.
Rizal Jul's necrotic robes of necropotence. For granting the spirits of Crest Shade peace, the mayor presented Rizal Jul's discarded robes. Yeah. Bye, Mayor Head. Alright, we can go to... verandas now. No, you can see the... Rivenwatch Castle. Oof. What is that red thing on the top? Oh.
Gwendis, my child, slow down. You eat too fast. You don't want to harm poor Carlin.
We need to feed to get stronger. When Montclair shows up, I want to be ready.
That is not our way, child, and you know it. Stop feasting, now.
Fine, whatever. I mean, I'm sorry, Count Verandis. You know I only want to help.
Of course, my child. Now, let's clear away our meal and welcome our friend. Colin, as always, I thank you for sharing your life's blood with us.
I live to please, my lord.
Oh, they are vampires, aren't they?
Count Verandis is a kind and caring master. I'm grateful for everything he's done for me.
But Brandis and his friends drink your blood.
Yes, and I'm honored to share my lifeblood with them. And in exchange, they take care of me, provide for my every need. They treat me well. All in all, I'm quite content.
It's good.
I apologize if the scene before you makes you uncomfortable. I did not expect you to arrive during our mealtime. As for why I kept my true nature hidden, well, let's just say that Emmerich insisted, and one does not refuse the High King lightly.
You're a vampire?
Well, I've been called far worse, but I prefer to think of myself and my companions as gifted. We are not ashamed of our condition. We are not monsters. Now, this is the part where you gasp and ask calmly, how can I trust you?
High King Emmerich said I should trust you.
The High King is a wise man, which is why I supported him and not the Mad King Ronsa. We all have the ability to make our own decisions. Long ago, I decided to live in peace with the mortal world, not feast upon it.
Can you tell me anything about that can help us deal with Montclair?
You were able to drive off Rizal Jul and take back Schornhelm. Those were no small feats, I assure you. But Emmerich needs our help to restore Rivenspire's tranquility. You need to understand, there is more to Montclair than simple ambition.
You've hinted at this before. Tell me what you're talking about.
Walk with me and I will explain. There is much I need to show you and time grows short.
I decided not to kill you, though.
Adusa, please make sure Gwendis behaves herself. Poor Carlin needs time to recover.
The little one gets no dessert this evening. Adusa will make sure.
To understand the path that Montclair follows, you must understand how he came to walk upon it. I believe the key to stopping him hides within my own memories. Memories are elusive shadows, hiding truths behind our own perceptions. But what if someone else could examine them? What would they see that we do not? I'd like to try something if you're willing. This potion will allow you to dreamwalk through my memories. Perhaps your eyes will see what I have missed. I would never bring an outsider into my memories if I didn't believe it was imperative. The memories we will revisit, they are painful for me. It is with a heavy heart that I ask you to embark upon this journey with me.
I need to know more before I agree to this.
Ask your questions then. I will answer what I can.
What's in this potion?
Nothing that will harm you, rest assured. The mixture contains various herbs, dusk nectar, and a few drops of my blood. But don't worry, it takes more than a little blood to turn someone into a vampire.
Why me? Why not one of your vampires?
They know me too well, and they are used to acquiescing to my will. They don't have the perspective, the distance, to see beyond what I saw. I need someone who has proven their worth. A relative stranger that I can trust.
What if I choose to not to drink the potion?
Then we learn nothing new. Montclair continues his campaign and Rivenspire eventually falls. It is inevitable. Please, as you will see, I have blind spots where Montclair is concerned. I need a fresh perspective to determine our next moves.
Okay.
I must say, it's rather strange seeing you as me.
Mother, please. You have to take the medicine. Rizal Jewel can help you.
Sweet daughter. I can't go on like this. I don't want to spend my final days as an experiment. Instead, let me spend them with the ones I love.
Even in retrospect, reliving this is difficult. Her pain, her suffering. She had so much courage.
She's the wife of Baron Montclair.
There has to be something more we can do. Ferrandis, can I talk to you for a moment? Layla doesn't have much time. I know it. She knows it. She's trying to be so strong, but I swore I would never ask this of you. It goes against everything I believe in. But damn it, she's my wife. I don't want to lose her.
No, my friend, you can't ask that of me.
I know. You swore an oath. No one should ever have to endure the things you've gone through because of what you are. But you're alive. That's more than my wife will be if you don't help her.
Deserves a better fate than becoming a vampire.
You can't make that decision for her. Neither can I. But you can give her a chance. I know you care about her. You can't just stand there and watch her die.
You're right. Let me ask Layla what she wants to do.
Thank you. I know she'll make the right decision. She may no longer be the woman I know, but at least she'll be alive. She'll be with me. I can still love her.
My dear friend, Verandis. I'm glad you're here. You've always been so good to our family. I never really thanked you for that.
There's no need to thank me. You're a good friend to me as well.
Verandis, after I'm gone, you need to continue to watch over my family. Wylan will need your strong, steadying presence more than ever.
There's a way to avoid this, Layla.
No, my friend. Your gift isn't the solution. Not for me. I refuse to accept an existence that forces me to watch as my children, my husband, everyone I know, ages before my eyes.
Of course, Layla, as you wish.
Something's wrong. I have vague recollections of talking to someone else, but why can't I remember? You need to look around. See what we missed.
Verandis, you must tell me. Why did this happen to Mother? Of all the people of Shornhelm, why her? Please, tell me there's a way to save her. You're powerful. You have to do something.
I'll do what I can.
I know you will. You've always been so gracious. A man who would do anything for those he cared about. No, now's not the time. We'll talk again later. My dear friend, Verandis.
Oh, there's Rizal Jewel here. What the fuck?
This is hopeless. Baron Montclair forces me to mix concoctions that I know won't do any good. If he'd just listened to me, I could show him exactly how to heal his wife and end her suffering.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about knowledge and ancient magic. I'm talking about the forgotten arts of the Aliens themselves. Would you deny Our Lady any chance for a cure, no matter what the source?
I want to see the Baroness healed with all my heart.
I happen to possess an alien relic, or at least a shard from one. But the Baron won't listen to me, especially since Our Lady started refusing my help. If I give you this stone, will you present it to the Baron? He listens to you, my friend.
Get the shard, I'll convince Whelan to use it.
I knew I could count on you, Veranda's Ravenwatch.
Without your help, my friend, I would have never recalled that Rizal Jewel led us to the Aliad relic. What else have I forgotten, I wonder?
3 cheers for Verandis! He gave me the means to save my beautiful wife.
To our dear friend Verandis. How can we ever repay him?
He is great, isn't he? And so handsome. But I want to cheer about this wine. By the divines, this stuff is delicious.
We were so happy at this moment. We were all together, friends and family, enjoying each other's company. For the final time.
Verandis, may I speak to you for a moment? Alone?
I don't recall speaking with Layla. Why can't I remember that?
My lord, my count, your highness. Oh, who cares? We don't need to stand on ceremony. Not us. Me and good old Verandis showing the world how vampires are supposed to behave.
Wendes, how much of that wine have you consumed?
I consumed all of it. Well, at least all that was given to me. Anything less would just be rude. So, Verandis, my friend, my confidant, what say we slip away someplace a little more private and bring the rest of that delicious wine?
I think you had more than enough excitement for one day.
Was that a rebuke? I was rebuked by the high and mighty Count Ravenwatch. Yes, I believe I was. I think you should walk away now, before I say something else that at least one of us will regret.
Sure you won't remember any of this in the morning.
This will work, my old friend. We're going to save Layla. I just know it.
Count Verandis, hello. It's good to see you. Hope you're well. What am I saying? Of course you're well. You're a vampire. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. Must have had a little too much wine.
Rizal Jewel knew about the Aliad relic the entire...
Don't mind Wylan. He's just angry that the shard's effects faded away. He knows you didn't mean for this to happen to me, Verandis.
Yeah, what happened?
Rizal Jewel knew about the Aliad relic the entire time. He convinced me to give it to Wylan. Why didn't I remember that? And this memory. I recall our celebration, the toasts, but this moment, talking to Layla. I don't remember that happening.
Tell me more about this celebration.
As I now recall, Rizal Jewel gave me a shard, a piece of an Aliad relic. I presented it to Montclair, and he, in turn, used it to heal his wife. In less than a day, Layla was recovering and on her feet again. It was nothing short of miraculous.
The shard cured her?
Not exactly. It helped, but I can't remember why. We were here, celebrating Layla's improved condition when... And that's all I can recall. I'm sure the key is hidden in my memories. Please, explore this moment and see what you can learn.
Verandis, you mustn't say anything. Please. I'm sure this will pass. I just need the stone. Another treatment, and I'll be fine.
Layla, you aren't well.
Just a little dizziness. A little discomfort. It must be all this activity lately. Verandis, I don't think the stone shard is powerful enough. It helps, but it doesn't last. And now, I feel empty. I can't explain it.
To tell Wylan about this.
No, you leave him be. He's happy now. I can't stand to see him worried, sitting beside my bed, helpless, consumed with grief. Not again. The stone shard. It's obviously a part of something larger. Could that be the cure we're looking for?
I don't know. Maybe, perhaps there's more information in the Iliad tomes Rizal Jul has been researching.
Talk to the Argonian. See what he's found out. We need to find the larger relic. Or at least another shard of stone. I hate to ask, but I need you to do this one last favor. For Wylan. For me.
Of course, Layla. I'll talk to Rizal Jul and see what he thinks.
I knew I could count on you, dear friend. Now, I need to compose myself and return to the party. But I think I'll go to sleep early this evening. I'm sure I just need a little more rest.
Baron.
Verandis, my friend. You really must allow your charges to get out and have a little fun every now and then. Poor Gwendis here is having a splendid time, but it's like she's never tasted a fine wine before. Why not pull up a chair and join us?
1 second, guys.
इधर शुद्ध कम कर दो
Back, guys. Yeah, why don't we need to talk about this?
Oh, not that again, Verandis. And especially not now. We're having a celebration. Layla is on the mend. She's getting well. I have my wife back. And it's all thanks to that remarkable piece of stone you gave me.
Layla is feeling that much better.
Better? Yes, but she's not fully healed as yet. It's just a matter of time, I'm sure, but she's out of bed. She's even painting again. She hasn't done that in... I can't remember how long. Soon, it will be as if nothing had ever happened.
Your Argonian found it, not me.
What does that matter? If not for you, I would never have attempted to use such magic to heal Layla. Besides, Rizal Jul will be rewarded for his service. I'll see to that personally.
But Rizal Jul never mentioned the stone?
He was always bringing me tinctures and alchemical concoctions. It was one wild plan after another with him. It always is. But because of your quick thinking, we applied the power of the stone. And now, we're celebrating our success.
There's something about the stone, it worries me.
My good Verandis. It wouldn't be a day if you weren't concerned about something. It's your nature. Now stop asking such bleak questions and just be thankful this relic fell into our hands. It's helping. That's all that matters.
Fascinating, isn't it? To think that such a tiny rock could hold so much power. Can you feel it? It's like it's calling to me, like the moon's call to the tides. Imagine what the relic it came from could do.
Why didn't you give me the stone to Montclair? Why have me do it?
The Baron wasn't listening to me. We needed someone he trusted more, had more faith in. That someone was you, Count Verandis. Now the Baroness is on the mend, and House Montclair has returned to a state of contented bliss.
The stone isn't enough. Layla is still sick.
Well, that's unfortunate. But it is only a small piece of a grander relic, isn't it? I've been studying the Iliad manuscripts. There may be more we can do for the poor Baroness.
Spit it out, Argonian, and speak plainly.
I found the stone among the effects of King Ranser's royal historian, back when I served in Ranser's court. She had quite an intriguing collection, including the Iliad manuscripts that I've been translating. Perhaps you can check my work.
Where are the Iliad manuscripts?
The manuscripts are locked away, but I left my notes in your library. A few phrases stood out as I translated. Life, death, crag. I'm sure they mean something. Take a look and see what you think. Perhaps the text can lead us to the greater relic.
Read the Iliad text? Okay. Will I understand anything? What? Okay, let me read. Made sure that with each breath we breathed in life, health, vitality. With each seed, rock, stone we planted, we would prosper. No death, sickness, disease can harm us. This is the power of the light, sun, fire. Only the remnant vestige can contain the power of the unknown Iliad war. It lives as we do. It reacts to feelings, emotions, sentiments. It makes our existence, our journey better. The crag, peak, and the remnant vestige fragment are one. Here it will always be guarded, protected, hidden. We have established a second community outpost cave in the hills to the east of the crag peak. In this hillside community outpost cave, we have hidden our tome, scroll, tablet of history, glossary, theology for safekeeping, shelter, reassurance.
I remember now. The translation, we misinterpreted it. We assumed the crag housed a powerful healing artifact, but we were wrong. The hillside community, though. Why didn't I ever look into that?
Do you know what this means?
Not exactly, not yet, but I will figure this out. In the meantime, there is one more memory I want you to explore. We ascended the Doom Crag, and that's where everything changed.
What's the Doom Crag?
A perilous peak that rises from the mountains to the north. It has always been a haunted, desolate place. Look for anything I may have missed, but more, I want you to see what happened to Montclair. I want you to understand why he must be stopped.
Okay. Morachillis speculated that the Aeliads who built the Great Spire above Eroki were attempting to create a metaphysical structure that would be a focus of orbic power, such as the Adamantine Tower said to be. I have no idea what that means for us as well. Listen to the Montclairs.
We shouldn't have left the guards behind, Wylan. Who knows what else we're going to run into?
There was no choice, Mother. You're getting worse, and we can't wait for them.
I'll stay here and protect the way out. Keep watch in case the guards catch up with us. The rest of you need to keep moving.
Thank you, Gwendis. At least you retain a sense of honor.
Wylan, you have to stop blaming Verandis. This wasn't his fault.
Defeat the ancient warrior.
Skeletons? Undead spirits? It doesn't matter. Nothing is going to stand in our way. Layla, wait until we clear the way.
No, thank you for the heals, Mariah. Follow the Montclairs.
Come on. Mother doesn't have much time left.
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic?
Sorry to result, Julfer.
The power we seek is close. I can feel it.
These animated bones. Why do they seek to keep us from the relic? Are they the lingering remains of the aliens who once dwelled here, do you think? Well, they won't stop me. No matter what their reasons are, my cause is greater.
Are you sure you want to go through with this, Milo?
I have never been more sure of anything in my life, Verandis. I will sacrifice everything, risk anything to save the woman I love. A shame the same can't be said of all of us.
I only did what Layla asked. She was worried about you.
You did what Layla wanted? What about what I wanted? You allowed her to talk you out of it when I expressly asked you to turn her. Well, I'm done asking. We're here because of you, and we're going to do exactly as I say. We're going to save my wife.
Okay, Verandis didn't... He's pissed that Layla wasn't turned into a vampire by Verandis. I'm sorry it's come to this.
Sorry won't help us here. We have to find the alien relic. That's all that matters now. Just remember, we're out of options. This is our last chance to save Layla, and I won't let you ruin it, vampire! What a magnificent structure! The relic this monolith houses must be powerful indeed.
Oh shit, what is this? Phone?
I'm afraid.
Hurry, Layla. Trust me. Soon you will be healed, and we can put this terrible episode behind us.
The power we seek.
This is it. The relic is... We've done it. We've reached the top of the Doom Crag. We've done it. We've reached the top of the Doom Crag. Now we can finally learn the secret of the ancient alien relic and save my wife.
I can sense the power of the relic. It doesn't feel particularly benign to me.
Your fear colors your perception, Verandis. It is merely the pulse of ancient magicka, the heartbeat of a powerful relic. Our intentions are pure. We seek only to save my beloved's life. These creatures have no reason to stop us.
Well, and we need to be cautious. Something isn't right here.
Has your courage deserted you, vampire? You discovered the relic's resting place, and I thank you for that. But right now, we have to reach the relic chamber and save my wife. After that, you can do what you want. Now, let's go. By the 8! Can you feel the relic's power, Verandis?
This power, something about it feels wrong to me.
Enough of your constant mewling, Verandis. Are you a vampire or a scullery maid? This is exactly what we've been looking for. You told me yourself. The Iliad texts refer to Lata, the light. This is it. This is what will cure Layla.
We never learned why the aliens hid this relic within this desolate tower.
We don't know why the aliens did a lot of things. They were a strange people. But that won't stop us. Stand back and watch for all I care. But we're going to save my wife. I'll risk my life, my very soul to help my dear Layla. But now, let's begin. Have no fear, my darling Layla. Soon the light will wash away
It's
your pain.
going to work, Baron. The power of this ancient alien remnant, it's almost overwhelming.
You're going to be all right, Mother. Just hold on.
The remnant will make you like new, my love. You'll be reborn.
Doesn't look good, to be honest.
Something's happening. I feel the power.
There's a Daedric symbol under.
Wylan, something feels wrong.
Verandis, we need you. We need your power. Quickly, touch the relic and help us.
Okay.
Aniamis alata, malatua, vasha anya belda sancre.
What's happening to us?
It's working. It's working. Soon the power will be ours to command.
No. What have you done? This isn't me. I never wanted this. Please, Verandis, help me.
What the
Make it
fuck?
Stop. I can't
Oh my god.
stand the pain. End this, Verandis. End this before I...
No, Verandis, what did you do to Layla? What did you do? You'll pay for that, vampire. I have the power now. Nothing can stop me from reaching out and snapping.
Verandis? Montclair, no! Come on, Verandis. We need to get out of here.
Jesus Christ, what the fuck? Oh my god.
Remarkable. What a strange sensation of new recollections and old. I believe that Riz Al Jul somehow removed those moments from my memory. But you were able to restore them. And now you understand what we are facing.
I'm not sure what I actually saw.
Disorientation is understandable. Somehow, when I joined the ritual, I altered the power of the relic. I turned Layla into a monster. I had to kill her. And Montclair and the others, they became vampires, imbued with the power of the relic.
How did you escape?
I have Gwendis to thank for that. She pulled me out of there before Montclair and the others were fully recovered. Now, Montclair claims he wants to end death and suffering. That he wants to take the throne of Ronsa. And it's all my fault.
What happens now?
The Aliad text referred to an outpost in the hills. I need to find out where that is. It may be that the answer to defeating Montclair can be found in this hidden location. But first things first. There is a more urgent matter for you to deal with.
Verandis awarded this House Ravenwatch armor for unraveling the mysteries of his memories of in Ravenwatch Castle.
Now you know how this sordid situation began. And you know how I, to my great and everlasting shame, helped Baron Montclair reach the lightless remnant. But now to more immediate matters. I know where Riz Al Jul can be found.
Then I should go after the Mad Argonian.
Not so fast, my enthusiastic friend. My agents have learned that Riz Al Jul struck in the west and is still in the area. Captain Genevieve, Countess Tamrith's youngest sister, has established a camp for displaced refugees. She must be warned about this.
I can take word to her.
I had hoped you would make such an offer. Now, my instincts tell me that Riz Al Jul allowed the refugees to survive. It's a trap. It has to be. Find the camp and tell the captain what I have learned. Then, help her end this threat once and for all.
I'll find Captain Genevieve and warn her about Riz Al Jul. Alright. This will be the end of this video. Ah, Gwendis.
You're so lucky. Verandis never lets me go on dream walks with him.
See you in the next video, guys. It was an amazing episode. Imagine this quest is from 2014. I don't think any MMO has so much depth. Crazy. See you guys next time.